Good with you. I don't know if y'all saw this right here, this Roland Martin. It's been a couple weeks ago, but man, he is a true clown. These are the gatekeepers. These type of brothers right here are the gatekeepers. So the young man at 19 years old, him and a couple of his friends figured out that the government ain't worth a damn. They noticed that we're at the bottom and our education levels are the worst. So what they decided to do, they wanted to buy a school, and they did it at 19 years old so they can teach the kids. That's special. That's very special. And on top of that, even got the money up to get a bus. So he's on Roland Martin and he's talking about it. And he's saying, basically, we don't need the government. We need to do for ourselves. How everybody's saying, pull yourself up by your own bootstrap. That's what they doing. Roland Martin is a clown, man. He's in position to try to down everything a black person could do. So trust me, when Roland agrees with something, disagree with this brother. It's all agenda. He's a shield, just like the rest of them. Like, Roland is telling this man to depend on the government. He's basically saying, hey, trust the government, man. They'll work. We gotta vote. We gotta vote for the right person. Or what, man, people been voting all this time. Ain't nothing changed, family. They even put a so-called brother in there that he wasn't a brother, but he kind of looked like one of us. But, ain't no change happen. Ain't no change happen. In fact, when they put that so-called brother in there to diss us real bad, his wife is a dude. His wife, Michelle, that's Michael. He's called them that plenty of times. But these people are shields, man. Their job is to keep us in place, to keep our minds where they are. These are, they daddy is the white man, and they gotta protect him. And that's their mentality, and that's what they do. These, what is it? These fraternities, sororities. What they're doing is protecting these families. That's what they're doing. Each sorority and fraternity protect one of those elite families. That's why when something happens, certain people always come out of the woodwork. You know what I mean? It's always, you never see them, but something happened, they there. Jesse Jackson and them, out of nowhere. They right there because they get that call from their daddy. You know what I'm saying? He tell them, hey, go calm your people down. Go calm them down. And that's what he do. And he come out there, he calm the people down, and he leave with money. They did a whole 1,000,000-man march. You remember they did a 1,000,000-man march? So think about this. Now these people are scam artists. You do a 1,000,000-man march and you say, all right, everybody, we're going to just pass these plates around. Y'all just give what you can. Just give what you can. And everybody, they're so happy. It's 1,000,000 black people. They so happy. They probably giving 50s, hundreds. You know what I'm saying? They probably emptied their pockets damn near to contribute, thinking that it was something special when it was just a setup. Those people came off. These people, man, these preachers ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? T.D. Jakes, he's not worth a damn. He's not. He'll tell you, I've seen an interview. He says he's Jewish, right? But he's preaching Christianity to his congregation. Now, the place where he's from, his tribe actually is big in witchcraft. It's two tribes over in Nigeria big on witchcraft. And his is one of them. Like, oh yeah, witchcraft is a thing. They do voodoo. And yeah. So these people are complete shields. And if you get out of line, you get in trouble, just like Nick Cannon did when he mentioned us being who we are. You see what I'm saying? T.I. messed around and he said that with God, long as we have God, we don't need no weapons or nothing else, basically. Right after that, next thing you know, he's the biggest rapist you ever heard of. It's all about how to keep people in check, how to blackmail a black male, right? How is that a term? Blackmail. It's all right there. It's all right in that word, blackmail, showing you that they deliberately do it, right? So just be careful with these kind of people, these preachers. Don't invest in them. Do not invest in them. I won't give Roland too many views, um, because he's just like the rest. I met Reverend Al Barber. I used to volunteer at the NAACP, and when I met him, I said, basically, thank you for everything that you do, because I was, right, like I was excited to meet this man, the one with the Jerry curl, the fat one. This motherfucker told me, he says, "Oh man, I ain't nothing but a crook," with a smile on his face. He laughed and walked off. He didn't finish. He didn't clear it up. He ain't say, "No, I'm just joking." No, he told the absolute truth. All they do is get a bunch of people in place and ask them for money, just like a preacher. Actually, that was my job. I was making posters. It's something called HK on J, and I was making the posters and flyers, sending them out, making phone calls, asking people for contributions. I mean, come on, man. These people ain't nothing but, they're crooks. And what they try to do is capitalize as much as they can while they doing the wrong thing, because they know once they out it, they can't come back to the black community like Stacey Dash trying to do. Nobody wants her anymore. Everybody's seeing who she is. And then she went and dissed us again, saying she used to be an angry black woman, which is a stereotype. So you basically dissed us one more time. We don't want you. And now you saying you was the angry black woman. Get out of here. Just get out of here. It's very weird. This world we living in right now. Don't fall for this trial that's on TV. I see all the older black people, they're watching this George Floyd trial. They about to, they gonna get pissed off if this man gets freed. The cop that killed him, I'm pretty sure they'll walk away free or whatever. But at the end of the day, it was all some type of Masonic ritual, so it doesn't really matter to me. But what matters is to know that, to stay away, stay clear of these type of things, because a lot of people don't. Now, I don't know if y'all know about this brother, if y'all keep up with sports or anything, but this guy, Deshaun Watson. See, this is what they do to us. This is how they blackmail us all the time. This guy only wanted to trade. He wanted to leave because, first of all, the team was dismantled. The guy in charge of the trades and everything, he was messing up big time, getting rid of all the people that they should have kept, right? So Deshaun sees it coming. He's like, look, I want to go. Instead of them trading him, letting him go, no, they couldn't have done that because he signed that contract in blood, I'm sure, because he's making millions and millions. Man, when he asked for that trade and was adamant and even said, I ain't going to play next year on y'all team, I'll sit out. Next thing you know, this guy is the biggest, I don't even know what you call it, but basically what's happening with him is he was getting massages and getting hand jobs and everything. And I'm not sure he was having sex with the masseuse and stuff, but they all coming out of the woodwork. All of them, like 16 cases so far, saying the same thing. Sexual assault. Sexual assault. His team set him up. I'm telling you, when these guys get out of line, they get set up. You see Big Ben Roethlisberger, you see Kobe with the rape charges and stuff. You see a lot of these people go through that same situation. And I believe it's because they're trying to get out of that contract. You ain't getting out of that contract until they let you out. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. It's sad. They destroyed this man completely. They're about to break him. They're about to break him in all types of ways of broke. For real. It's all because he tried to get out. It ain't no escape, Deshaun. All these entertainment industries, and that's nothing but modern day slavery. It's nothing but modern day slavery. Remember Prince? He used to put he had slave wrote on his face, and he switched his name to a symbol. These people are really slaves to that industry. Just like the football players. Yeah, I worked around football, around a college football team. I used to have to prepare their food and everything, and those guys never left the building. They put everything in one building. They had the cafeteria, the weight room, and everything, a movie theater. And it's all to trap them into that one building while they playing football and getting to school billions of dollars for them to not even get a free education, half of them. Like, none of it makes sense at all. And it's because they need us. They need us. Whether it's to plant their seeds or whatever, they need us. Because they know we the people that can make something out of nothing. You know? We can turn nothing into everything. And they know it. I'm going to close this out by showing y'all exactly how special of a people we are. I don't know if y'all ever heard of water drumming, but check it out.